we are going to discuss about decision trees. A person above 45 will come under class 1. Age above 45 or salary above 60K are in class 1, other in class 0. Age above 45, salary above 60K are come under class 1 and other are come under class 0. So now, based upon this, if I want to draw a decision tree, I can draw like this. Age above 45, then he should go to the class 1. If age is less than 45, then I have to check for another item called as salary. If salary is also greater than 60, he should go to the class 1. Else, if it is false, it should go to the class. Can I able to draw another decision tree for the same problem? I can draw like this. If salary is greater than 60, this is a true, then go to the class 1. Age is greater than 45 or not. If it is age is also greater than 45 is true, it goes to the class 1. Else go to the class 0. So for the same problem, which has two classes, I have two different decision trees. Which tree I should use? I should choose this one as the optimum one, or I should choose this tree as the optimum one. This decision we have to take in decision tree. I repeat, in decision tree problem, what we have to identify? Here two classes are there and we are able to draw two different trees. Which tree is more efficient? Which tree we have to use? That decision we have to take. Should I go with this particular decision tree 1 or decision tree 2? This is what we have to decide. And this decision is based upon some mathematical functions or formulas that we are going to see. Some new terminology come into the picture. It's called as, one is entropy. Second, we are going to speak about is a Gini. Third, we are speaking about is called as information gain. Suppose this is the one problem I have. In this particular problem statement, I have 1 cross, 2 cross, 3 cross, and 3 zeros. Can I say it is a heterogeneity? Because two different classes are together with equal number of presence. So zeros and crosses are equal in number. They are heterogeneous with equal number. So I am calling it as a heterogeneity one. Or I can say it a complete mixture. Now let us see. I have another problem where only one type of items I have. What should I call this? Did it is heterogeneous? Homogeneous. So all the items are of type same. So let us understand. We have a class A, class B, class C, and class D in our school or college, which has some girls and some boys. In class A, we have 50 girls and 50 boys. In class B, we have 100 boys, girls, 0 boys. Here we have 0 girls, 100 boys, and in class D, we have 25 girls and 75 boys. And we have to identify what is entropy for this. So I will tell you, entropy is nothing but it is called as measure of heterogeneity. Measure of heterogeneity. Do you understand what is meant by heterogeneity? Look at this particular problem. Here two different classes are there, but these two different classes are equal in number. So it is a complete mixture. Heterogeneity one is there. How much heterogeneous it is, that we are going to measure by using entropy or by using Gini. So entropy and Gini both are measure of heterogeneity. So the formula for entropy is minus Pg log Pg minus Pb log Pb is a formula for entropy, and formula for Gini is 1 minus Pg square plus Pb square. We are using Pg means probability of girls, Pb means probability of boys. So the entropy we can write, I will write again this particular formula, minus probability of girls log probability of girls minus probability of boys log probability of boys. Here log to the base 2 we are using. Now we have to identify the entropy for this given scenario. आता मला सांगा, for class A, how many girls are there and how many boys are there? 50 girls are there and 50 boys are there. So if I want to identify the heterogeneity in the class, so what I should do? For division A, I have to calculate entropy is equal to, what is the probability of girls? 0.5, 50% is there, no? So minus 1 upon 2 log to the base 2. What is the probability girl? Is 1 by 2. Minus, what is the probability of boys? 1 by 2 log to the base 2, 1 by 2. If we calculate this, minus 1 by 2 in bracket log 0.5 is minus 1. You can check in the Google. Minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 is again minus 1. If we do calculation, then 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1, which is nothing but 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 1. हे ब्रॅकेट मध्ये मल्टिप्लाय होणार, आपण चिन्ह बदलले, which is 1. So entropy is, if, do you understand what I'm saying? We have calculated the entropy. The value of entropy is 1. म्हणजे काय आहे बघा, क्लास ए मध्ये 50 मुले आहेत, 50 मुलं आहेत. हेट्रोजिनिटी किती आहे त्याची? 1 आहे. हेट्रोजिनिटी किती आहे त्याची? Entropy or Gini are measure of heterogeneity. What is the difference between entropy and Gini is that entropy identifies the maximum value is 0 to 1 and Gini's maximum value is up to 0.5. This is the only difference. You can use either entropy or either Gini. It depends upon you. So entropy for division A is 1. Let us calculate similarly entropy for division B. So in class B, what is the probability of girls? In class B, what is the probability of girls? Can I say probability of girls is 1 and probability of boys is 0? Now calculate in formula. Entropy is equal to minus Pg log to the base 2 Pg minus Pb log to the base 2 Pb is equal to minus 1 log to the base 2 1 and हे सगळे टर्म 0 होऊन जाईल ना. So calculate, it is equal to minus 1. What is the log to the base 1? It is a 0. So 0 into any value is 0. So entropy is for the class 2 is 0. So can I write here entropy for A is किती होती? 1. Entropy for class B is 0. Can you tell me what is entropy for class C? 0. By looking at the formula, we can understand, no? Whole term is going to be 0 and here 0. And what is the entropy for class D? That we have to calculate. So for class D, what is heterogeneity? That we have to identify. Class D, what is entropy? So in class D, what is the probability of girls? Girls किती आहेत? 25. Boys किती आहेत? 75. Can I say probability of girls is 1 by 4 and probability of boys is 3 by 4? Now apply in the formula and tell me what is entropy. Can I got the correct answer? 0.811. So what we identify right now? We identify the entropy for class D. Means what exactly we come to know? What is an heterogeneity in class D? Heterogeneity in class A is 1. Heterogeneity in class B is 0. का 0 आहे? सगळेच होमोजिनियस आहेत ना, 100% मुलंच आहेत, 100% मुलीच आहेत. आणि क्लास डी मध्ये 0.811 type of entropy is there. So we identify the entropy. See, what is the formula for Gini? You can use either Gini or entropy. Right now we have seen the formulas for entropy and calculate the entropy. If you want to do the same thing, you can use Gini is equal to 1 minus probability of girls square plus probability of boys square. The same formula you can get, but the maximum value here you will get is a 0.5. And maximum value you get in a entropy is 1. So see, it will look like this. So this graph shows Gini, which is maximum value is 0.5, and this graph shows entropy, which maximum value is 1. So either you can use Gini or entropy for identifying the heterogeneity. Up to this, what we have seen is understanding the formulas. Now another term we have to understand is information gain. Let us see what is meant by information gain. Here we have a data set to whom we are calling a D. We apply some condition on that data set D, and applying this condition, we will get D0 and D1. So in our case, our condition is what? Based upon salary. If we divide our data set based upon salary, then we can have a D0 and D1. We may have a condition based upon one term is salary, another one term is age. So here indirectly what we have to say, D is our total data set. We apply some condition on that and we are getting D0 and D1. So information gain, it is called as IG. If I use condition as a salary, then salary, comma, D. Gain is equal to entropy of total data set D minus probability of D0, entropy of D0 plus probability of D1 into entropy of D1. This is the formula. So here nothing but we are trying to identify how to split the data set. Here what we are doing is that this is our data set with respect to age and salary. Here age is 45 and salary is 60K. So if we divide the data set based upon age, then what happened? We have, and this is the another data set. So total number of points available in this data set are 36. Out of that, 18 points are come under category D0 and 12 points are come under the category of D1. So D1, D0 मध्ये किती आले and D1 मध्ये किती आले? So total 30 points are there. So can I say this diagram is nothing but like this: age greater than 45. You understand? The data set will split based upon the condition age. Then this will look like this. Are you getting? So now we have to calculate the information gain. IG is equal to D, comma, age is equal to information, entropy of D minus is nothing but 18 divided by 30 is the probability of D0. Entropy of D0 plus what is the probability of D1? D1 मध्ये किती पॉइंट आहेत किती पैकी? Can I say 12 out of 30? And entropy of D1. So this is a formula for information gain that we are identifying. Entropy of D, we have to calculate. How to identify entropy of D? Probability of X point log probability of X point minus probability of 0 point log to the base 2 probability of 0 point. This is nothing but formula for entropy. So entropy is based upon two classes. One is a probability of x and probability of 0. So what is the probability of px over here? So 9 by 30. X किती आहेत? Log 9 by 30. 0 point किती आहेत? 30 minus 9. 21 by 30. Log 21 by 30. हे 9 कसाला कळाल तुम्हाला? किती पॉइंट आहेत तिथे क्रॉसचे? 9 पॉइंट आहेत. किती पैकी? 30. So 9 by 30. And सर ते हे किती आहेत सर्कल्स? 30 minus 9 is a 21. So which is equal to, if we calculate this one, we'll get entropy of D, which is 0.88132 something. We want to identify information gain. Out of the information gain, first part we identified is the information entropy for D, which is 0.881. Now we have to identify entropy for D0 and entropy for D1. So let us calculate entropy for D1, D0. Entropy for D0. So कुठली entropy काढायला लागलो आपण? ह्यासाठी बघा इथं. We are identifying entropy for this particular part. So if I want to entropy for D0, D0 मध्ये काय काय आहे रे? 0 किती आहेत D मध्ये? क्रॉस किती आहेत? सो एंट्रोपी किती असायला पाहिजे सांगा? फॉर्म्युला लिहायची काही गरज आहे का? आपण मगाशी बघितले हेट्रोजिनिटी आहे ना एंट्रोपी म्हणजे. किती आहे इथं? 1. होमोजिनिटी आहे का? नाही, होमोजिनिटी 0. मॅक्झिमम हेट्रोजिनिटी किती आहे? एक्स पण तेवढेच आहेत आणि वाय पण तेवढेच आहेत. इक्वल मिक्सचर. सो नो नीड टू कॅल्क्युलेट. एंट्रोपी ऑफ D0 इज 1. आता आपल्याला कशाला काढायला पाहिजे? एंट्रोपी ऑफ D1. ह्यामध्ये किती आहेत? एक्स किती आहेत? 0 किती आहेत? D1 मध्ये बघा रे. D1 मध्ये काय? एक्स काय आहे का? 0. आणि सगळे काय आहेत? ऑल आर 1. सो एंट्रोपी ऑफ D1 किती असायला पाहिजे? होमोजिनिटी आहे. फॉर्म्युला मध्ये घालायची काही गरज नाही. मग आता आपल्याला काय काय मिळालं? आपल्याला एंट्रोपी ऑफ D मिळालं 0.88. आपल्याला प्रोबॅबिलिटी माहित आहे. इथं आपल्याला किती मिळालं? एंट्रोपी ऑफ D0 किती आहे? एंट्रोपी ऑफ D0 किती आहे? 1 आहे. आणि एंट्रोपी ऑफ D1 किती आहे? सांगा किती येते आता मला. आता आपल्याला काय मिळणार आहे? इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन. थोडक्यात इथं काय होणार आहे? 0.88 minus 0.6 which is equal to 0.28. Information gain for D, H. हा, हे काय मिळालं आपल्याला? बघा मी लिहितो. इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन फॉर D, एज. एज आपण जर पहिला कंडिशन वापरली तर आपल्याला इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन किती मिळाली? 0.28. नाउ वी हॅव टू अप्लाय अनदर कन्सेप्ट. आता आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? 2 ट्री आहेत ना आपल्याकडे. एक ट्री साठी आपण पहिल्यांदा काय घेतलं? एज. आता कंडिशन चेंज करायची आपल्याला आणि आता काय वापरायचं आहे? नाउ कॅल्क्युलेट इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन फॉर D, सॅलरी. फॉर्म्युला काय असणार इथं? इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन फॉर D मायनस प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ D0. इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन ऑफ D0 प्लस प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ D1 आणि इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन ऑफ D1. ह्यातला आपण मगाशी कॅल्क्युलेट केलं इन्फॉर्मेशन सॉरी एंट्रोपी फॉर D किती आहे? 0.881. आता मला सांगा, ही जर डायग्राम मी अशी काढली, आता डिवाइड कुठं करणार आहे आपण? ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ मगाशी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ एज केलं 45. आता कशा बेसिसवरती करणार आहे? सॅलरी 60K. मग असं डिवाइड होईल ना. याला आपण D0 म्हणू, याला D1 म्हणू. इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन इज इक्वल टू प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ D0 किती असणार आहे? बरोबर आहे का? इन्फॉर्मेशन एंट्रोपी फॉर D0 प्लस प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ D1 किती असणार आहे? बरोबर आहे का? नाउ नेक्स्ट. आता मला सांगा आपल्याला काढायचं एंट्रोपी फॉर D0. एंट्रोपी फॉर D0 इज इक्वल टू काय असेल रे? एंट्रोपी फॉर D0 याची हेट्रोजिनिटी काय आहे? क्रॉस किती आहेत आणि सर्कल किती आहेत? एंट्रोपी ऑफ D0 किती असणार? फॉर्म्युला टाकायला पाहिजे का? एंट्रोपी फॉर D0 होमोजिनिटी आहे का हेट्रोजिनिटी आहे? हेट्रोजिनिटी आहे का तिथं? म्हणजे काय असणार आहे? 0. एंट्रोपी फॉर D1 किती असणार आहे? तिथं एक्स किती आहेत? ओ किती आहेत? 6. म्हणजे आता फॉर्म्युला काय असणार याचा? मायनस पी एक्स लॉग पी एक्स मायनस P0 लॉग P0. पी एक्स किती आहे? एक्स किती आहे प्रॉबिलिटी? 9 आउट ऑफ 15 आहे ना. लॉग 9 आउट ऑफ 15 मायनस 6 आउट ऑफ 15 log 6 out of 15. Calculate kara, which is come nearly about 9.71. So if we put all the values, so information gain D comma salary is equal to information gain of D minus 1 by 2 information gain of D0 plus 1 by 2 information gain of D1. त्यातलं आपल्याला काय माहित आहे? हे माहित आहे, मगाशी काढले आपण 0.88 minus 1 by 2 in bracket 0 plus 1 by 2 in bracket 0.97 is equal to 0.88 in bracket 0 plus 0.485 which is equal to 0.39. So information gain D comma salary is equal to 0.39. आणि मगाशी किती आलं आपलं information gain? D comma age ला 0.25. Salary is optimized. So which decision tree we have to use? Where the root is salary. So optimum decision tree is salary greater than 60. Then true. इथं काय असणार आहे? Age greater than 45. This tree is optimum tree because it has an higher information gain. It has higher information gain. So this is the steps of ID3 algorithm. Higher the information gain, that specify the weight of splitting decision tree will be taken out for the attribute. So समजा आता तुम्हाला इथं कुठले attribute होते? सॅलरी आणि एज. त्या दोन पैकी कुठला घ्यायचा पहिला? It decided based upon information gain. So higher the information gain, that specific way of splitting the decision tree we have taken. Suppose rather than having two, if three are there, we have to do the same procedure. We have to use the same formula and we have to take a decision for solving. For example, I will give an example. We will stop here. Suppose we have a data set where outlook is one column is there, temperature one column is there, humidity is one column is there, windy is one column is there, and the last column is that person will play a football or not. That person will play or football or not. Suppose outlook is rainy, temperature is hot, humidity is high, windy is false, then that person will not play the football. Likewise, if data set is given and you are asked to draw a decision tree, you have to apply the formula of entropy and information gain. You have to choose this specific identification and you have to draw the tree, decision tree. This is what we have to understand.